All right, it's Friday. I'm so happy. My gang. Is everybody in there? What's up, everybody? Just checking to see if everything is A for away. Just gotta check where the chat is at. Seeing if everything is working. It doesn't seem. Or does it? Let's wait for it to hit the green and then we'll rock and roll. Alright, seems like we're rocking and rolling. Looks good? Does it look good? Holy moly. Hopefully it works. Okay, because got some new things. So let me know if you guys can see me and if you guys can hear me. And if all is well at Papa G's house. Let me know. Should be good. Should be good. There we go. Excellent. Thank you guys for joining. Just some quick housekeeping notes. Click a little subscribe there on Papa G's house on YouTube. That would do me the world of good. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. It's Friday, baby. Let's actually get a little bit of a more enthusiasm, and there's lots to be happy about, and there's lots to be excited about. Very excited for today's episode. Very excited for this weekend. So much to look forward to. I'm super excited. Tell me if you guys can hear me. But without further ado, let's get this party started, shall we?
I don't wanna go anywhere else. I wanna go to Papa G's. Yeah, that's where we're going.
Back in your lives, in your ears, and in your face. Welcome to another episode of Papa G's House. I think it's episode 55, if I can remember correctly. But hey, 55. Geez, last week I think we were on 50. So we've had a good run of episodes. And my most recent episode with what's his name, Chris Xenopoulos, was something really, really to behold. I really, really enjoyed every single moment of that chat. It was fantastic. But thank you all for tuning in. It's great to see you. It's Friday. I mean, I cannot tell you how happy I am that it is Friday today, and we're rocking and rolling. Let me just get this. See if this chat pop out here. There we go. I'm so excited. I don't even know where to start. I was so excited for today's episode because something arrived a little early in the post, and that was my new camera of what you are seeing me through right now, where it's going to be so nice to be able to have a good old conversation with my guests, where they won't have a direct feed to what I'm doing on this side. So it's going to be like a normal conversation with anybody else, so it won't throw anybody off. I've noticed one or two like, what am I watching? I can see myself twice and all that jazz. So it's very cool. So the camera that I used to have is now a dedicated camera for my guests, so they can get a full screen experience. But yeah, thank you all for joining. It's a good time. I can't tell you how excited I am that I got my new camera and I got to test it out today, and it looks clear as day to me on my side. Hopefully it's clear on your side. And like I said, it's going to be super cool for my guests to be able to see a full screen shot of me instead of trying to see me in a little the blocks. I don't know what they're seeing on that side, but I can tell you if I was seeing it previously. So shout out to all my previous guests for dealing with it. Now you can see me in all my glory, and then you can watch the awesomeness thereafter. Yeah, it's very cool to be wrapping up my. I feel like I almost did a run of interviews with bands who are on, or solo artists as well, that are on the Metal for Africa festival, online festival happening on Discord tomorrow. So first things first is go onto the internet, whatever browser that you are using, and type in metaphorafrica.com/Discord. And I think that's it. But it takes you straight to it. It's super easy. You just type in your name, your whatever contact details. You agree to the terms, because there are some terms. You can't go there and troll. And then you're ready to rock and roll. So I've done that. I've already signed up. I've agreed to the terms, and all I need to do is just go to that same link, and then boom, we've got Metal for Africa Winterfest 20 in the comfort of your own home. How cool is that? I mean, you can't really ask for anything better than that, especially in these times. You know, these guys have poured their heart and soul into putting this show together, and I'm really looking forward to enjoying it. We've stocked up. We've got the braai, we've got the TV angled, so it's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. I'm really, really looking forward to it. But I've got, for the second time during this lockdown period, I've got Forsaking Fate on to chat about what they've been up to since our last chat, and what they're looking forward to most about Metal for Africa. And then we've got Danny and Mark from Ohgod joining us a little later. So the interviews are going to be slightly, well, I don't like to call them interviews, but you know what I mean. They're going to be slightly shorter than usual, but hey, we'll try and cram a lot of awesomeness into the short chats. And I told the guys from Ohgod that I'd really like to get them back on at some stage, so we can do a full episode, everything Ohgod, because they're also one of the bands that have stuck around and stood the test of time, and have done some really cool things and toured out and about in the European countryside. And it's really cool to acknowledge that the hard work pays off. So it's going to be super cool to hang out with them for a bit. And then I've got Grant and Rory, where I think the last time I had Grant and Alec. It doesn't help when Grant and Grant and Rory look quite similar as well, and they're brothers-in-law, so that's crazy. But I'm looking forward to chatting to them again. Looking forward to meeting Rory for the first time. Shit, I should have actually gone back to the previous episode and remembered, because they look so similar. It's I don't know. Let's see. They might laugh at me and be like, "Hey, dude, you're an idiot." Whatever, dude. I'm sorry. But I'm looking forward to chatting to them. That's going to be awesome. And I'm intrigued. I'm nervous. I'm excited about this Metal for Africa online experience. I mean, I've chatted to pretty much everybody on the lineup except for Rough Magic, and who else is it that I didn't get around to chatting to? Is Truth and His Burden. But I have reached out to Ashley. Ashley and I exchanged some words previously, and he's keen to come on with another member of the band to chat everything Truth and Its Burden. I mean, they've built their own studio. I mean, go check out their page. It looks amazing. So I can only imagine what's going to come tomorrow from them. And then you've got all the solo artists I managed to chat to. I chatted to Robin, Chris, Xenopoulos, Robin Ferguson, Chris Xenopoulos, and Mark Allnut of Pajama Planet. And then, we're going to catch up basically with everyone. And then what I also want to do is give old Patrick Davidson a little bit of an opportunity to take a breather. And then hopefully a week or so after Metal for Africa Winterfest has done and dusted, I want to get Patrick Davidson here on by himself to recap his personal experience, because I haven't had a good chat to Pat in a very, very long time. In fact, he was the third guest on this podcast. So Pat and this podcast goes way back, which is cool, and we're gonna get together again soon. He just doesn't know it yet, so it should be, but I'm sure he'll be okay with having a quick bit of chin wag. But what is the time? It's because we gotta keep to a schedule here, people. Or a schedule, or whatever you call it. But thank you all for joining. I'll catch up with everybody in the chat. I see Kev's here. I do actually look at the submissions, and I see Mr. Rule has actually submitted a submission. I've got Ramon Pickover. I've got quite a few people in the emails. So guys, if you want me to check out any music or anything that's just cool, that'll be a cool talking point, papaghouse@gmail.com, and it should be fun, So in a few minutes we're gonna have Rory and Grant of Forsaking Fate, and then we're gonna rock and roll, and we're gonna have a smooth episode, and it's gonna be super cool that they're gonna be able to see me properly, and it's not gonna interfere with it. I'm not going to have... The thing is, I'm not stressed. I'm not stressed at all, because now I know that everything is hardwired. I'm not relying on anything virtual. So it's brilliant. It's a big step in the direction for this podcast, because at the same time, remember I say I get very nervous before each episode, and it's not that great sometimes when you get that nervous feeling, and nervous for an interview because you don't know if things are going to go well, or it's not a great headspace to be in. And then you've got a little piece of equipment added extra, takes all that stress away. So we're at that point, and at the same time, I had someone message me today to say, dude, you got so many shows at the moment, I can't keep up. So I said to him, well, that's good, because 2-3 weeks ago I was like, I can't keep up with the schedule, and that was kind of like work related, lockdown related, content related, and if there's stuff going on and things to talk about, I'm gonna have a show. So here I am. For the last 2.5 weeks or 2 weeks, we've done 3 shows a week, because we've got an event coming up that's in our very close realm of interest. So, and I'm in a good headspace. It's the same thing what Chris was saying on the last episode, is that he's in a good headspace, and he just found the click, and he's just all of a sudden on a roll. And that's exactly the same headspace that I am at in terms of this broadcasting situation we got going here. And I'm glad that you guys are here to enjoy it with me. Booyah! It's been a fun ride, and it's not slowing down. So let's get Grant and Rory on from Forsaken Fate, because it's going to be fun to chat to them. What's up, Devo, in the chat? It's good to see you. We chat. Sup? Love it. What's up, Iggy Bester? Good to have you back, man. It's good to see you. It's good to see you constantly supporting the show. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Why don't you send me a link or two that we can check out the stuff that you're checking out at the moment. I want to show something later in the submissions. I have a submission of my own that I'm going to be doing that I'm going to be doing this evening after both interviews, but it's going to be amazing, and we're going to have some fun, and that's how we roll. That's how we roll at Papa G's house, baby. It's Friday night. Why doesn't everybody just take a little second to just relax, take a deep breath, and let's take a sip of whatever you're drinking, and we can cheers to the weekend, because there's a lot happening. The sports are back. NBA basketball's back. There's lots coming back, and it feels like things are lifting slowly but surely, not necessarily in our country, but in other places. So I'm very excited for that as well. That's super cool. There we go. Jeez, you guys look like twins. Listen, Rory, do you mind going landscape for me, brother? You just turn the thing. There we go. You turn the thing on its side. Boom. Sick. Sick. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna get these guys on. They the audience can't hear you yet, so we're gonna get you guys on now. But good to see you. Good to see the connection is doing well and all that jazz. I'm super stoked. Yeah. Where, dude? Sick. Well, without further ado, let's get you up in this hoo-ha. We've got Rory and Grant of Forsaking Fate. I love the energy, dude. What's happening?
Yeah, fucking bro. How you doing, bro?
Yeah, man. Excellent, dude. You know what? I was actually I've just confirmed it now that I do pick up a resemblance. Oh, you were perfect, dude. You were perfect.
Okay.
There we go. There's Grant. How you doing, dude?
Hey, well, thanks and you, bro.
Good, man. Good. Excellent.
Okay.
So no, you must go the other way around, Rory.
Yeah, right, yeah.
You're upside down now. But
Right.
there we go. Let's see. There we go. Welcome to the show, guys. Thank you so much for joining. I'm sure it's an interesting time in the sense that you're going to be rocking out tomorrow on Metal for Africa Winterfest 20.
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
bro.
I'm just super fucking excited, man.
Yeah, virtually.
Fuck,
It's crazy. I'm so intrigued and I'm so looking forward to it. So how has the build up with the whole situation been? How's it been?
You want to take it, Grant?
Yeah, sure, man. Yeah, no, it's been good, eh? Yeah, busy, intense, but yeah, good, very good. And it's definitely a new approach and experience for us, but yeah, we've just been flying through it, and yeah, hopefully it all comes together tomorrow, eh?
Yeah, no, for sure. Look, I mean, it's new for everybody. So I think if anything ever had to go wrong or anything, I think everybody's going to be forgiven, you know, because it is something that is completely new and all that. We're not going to jinx it or anything like that. But has it been a fun experience for you? Has it been stressful? Tell me how that because I mean, for me, I can't imagine just going, okay, well, now let's take our show online.
Yeah, okay, go for it, Rory.
Shot, bro. Okay. For me, with the, with having to go from, listen, geez, I've played purely acoustic my whole life. So having to go from well, the cool thing about it is being able to practice at home, like anytime, you have like ideas and stuff. But just like the level of because you can't really pull full force, bro. So so I'm like breaking, what do they call them? Transistors and shit. Like the wires keep snapping because I hit them too hard.
That's amazing. But have you obviously come to overcome all those demons and gremlins and whatnot?
Slowly but surely, it's definitely a steep learning curve, especially for the feet. Yeah, there's a certain skill that comes with an acoustic bass drum.
Yeah.
So but yeah, I'll get there.
Sure.
It's a work in progress. it's a really, really cool experience, you know, and it's very nice to like approach a show from this sort of perspective, you know what I mean?
No, for sure, for sure. And you know what? The thing is, I didn't have you on the show last time. And, you know, I recently saw that post with you guys that says 10 random facts about Forsaking Fate. And I did know that you and Grant were actually brothers-in-law. It's great to have you both on to see your dynamic and whatnot. It's excellent. So welcome to the show. It's nice to meet you for the first time, brother.
Yeah, bro, been friends since the 90s, bro.
Nice. Excellent. So tell me, since the last time I spoke to you guys, we talked about the album and all that kind of stuff, and then I see, I think it was late in June, you guys have now got some new tunes on the way as well.
That's definitely. That's right. Yeah. We definitely started working. Progress has definitely been made as well. So obviously, you know, focus had to go onto, you know, the new order of things as well for, you know, performance, winter festival, etc. So our focus did kind of shift a little, so to speak. But definitely in the works.
No, lacquer, man. That's good. That's good to know. Yeah, I'm just so excited. I mean, I know we chatted recently, so I mean, we've recently had a get together, and you know, the listeners got to know how Forsaking Fate came about and all that jazz. But I dig the fact that Rory's in here now, because we met the big man Alec right after the episode. You know, obviously we only see faces, and I realized the dude's 6'5". What's happening there, man? The guy's a monster.
Yeah, man.
Bro,
Hey, what's that, Rory?
okay, dude, I'll tell you what, we played with him in PE, and I'll tell you what, when he gets into it, bro, that's like his size and the bass, and then he lets his hair down, bro. It is like so fucking wild. Not sweet.
It's a big boy. That's 6'5", eh? Yo, that's tall.
It is so wild, bro. It is so wild. It's so cool to like, especially when it's like strobing, because then you just see like snapshots and it's like,
Nice.
It's like crazy, man.
So are you guys doing this virtually apart? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Vincent and Grant is like, yo, bro, like on the way to Stadthamer. Jeez. He's like, he's like one of those. He's like,
What's that, Grant? Say that again.
I say I'm just a little bit out of town, eh?
Is it? Okay. So you're going to actually do a full virtual performance, each member in a different... so, I mean, I'm sure then you guys have done a number of different... So you wanted to say something there?
Yeah, no. It's not quite... The performance thing we're going to do together.
Okay.
Yeah, we're close enough to obviously travel and
Okay, so I see. So you've been practicing virtually.
Yeah, well, sort of. Yeah, you know, like, yeah, you know, if at this point you don't know how to play your songs and practice on your own,
Yeah.
Cool.
No, for sure.
Look, you're like, bro.
It is strange times, so we don't really, you know, these are all things that we kind of have to deal with and get used to. But it's cool that everybody's making do, and and for you specifically, Rory, it's so kiff to see how much energy you got and so how much excitement you got to rock out tomorrow, man. That's gonna be so epic.
Man, I promise you now, bro. I live for playing drums, but you know, also I enjoy, like, you know, the scene is kiff. You know, back in the day, you know, it was very difficult for us because not only were we young and dumb, and we like. I think we were.
You're gonna finish that.
You know, we hadn't quite sort of gotten to like the level that we are at now in terms of proficiency in playing.
Mm-hmm.
So and then also like slowly but surely the scenes embraced us. So like now it's awesome, I want to play Cape Town, I want to play Durban. This freaking lockdown, we were on our way to our first show in Durban. It was going to be nutballs, complete nutballs.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you should have seen the Port Elizabeth show. What? Seriously, bro, it's that scene is very tight knit and closed.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, just like it. It was great. Absolutely
amazing,
great.
man.
So was bro, it had that cool momentum and it was moving forward like this. I don't know. It's like a horned wolf beast, if it makes any sense, with wings.
Yeah. A horned wolf beast. That sounds amazing, dude. So
charging forward, and it was this lockdown. But yes, we are getting back onto the performance.
it sounds like you're not really digging it too much, eh? I don't think anybody is, but I think you feel like a caged lion at times. You just want to get out there.
Caged lion, thanks, bro. That sounds cool. No, it's more of a kitten, I'm sure.
No, but I mean, now in it's so hard to so you guys are all close enough to you're gonna get together and you're gonna jam it out live from whoever spot is set up or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much, that's the plan. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. No, that's awesome. So in terms of the new music, I'm chopping and changing here, but we don't really have much time because obviously I've got Ohgod coming up next. But what's something? Yeah, dude, I haven't chatted to those guys in a long time. But let's focus on you guys right now. What were you gonna say?
Legends.
Yeah, very,
I checked them
awesome
once.
dudes.
Oh, he doesn't even see. Oh.
Nice, dude. One thing I got to mention is when you guys do promos, it is brilliant. I enjoy your promo, your promo stuff. So it was. What's that, Grant?
I just say no, thanks, man. That's awesome. Sure.
No, awesome. The song. What is the Lost Kings Forgotten? So you've come up with the name. You've got the concept behind it. By the sounds of things, it sounds like you've got the everything kind of like wrapped up. If you feel me, if you know what I mean. Tell me a little bit more about the inspiration of that, and I've got the teaser. I mean, you're all playing it, and it all looks like you're all well rehearsed and all that kind of jazz. Or do you not want to give us too much? Because basically what I'm getting at is, are we hearing that song tomorrow?
No, unfortunately not. As I said, like we would have loved to, but unfortunately the focus did have to shift a little bit. With the whole streaming aspect. As Rory mentioned, we pretty much have been doing it live. Forever. So it has been a little bit of an adjustment for us, and hence the focus shift. So it's definitely in the works, just kind of finishing touches and a little bit of refinement needs to go on it. But, we'd rather just, wait and give it to you the best we possibly can.
No, for sure. No, I mean, that's completely understandable as well. I mean, it's, remember, it's your craft, and when you release it, it's now timeless. It now lasts forever. So, I am spotting. What's that, Rory?
That's why it's cool to be a musician, because you know what, dude? If you look at it in terms of this, the only way to really leave a footprint is to have something that's been sonically galvanized. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, bro. So, like, my point is, we could still go back and listen to things from Beethoven, for instance, and that is like hundreds of years, bro. Mm-hmm. So, we say, like, in 2109, someone discovers like stuff from 2020.
Mm. Yeah.
Hope imagine that, bro. Like legends.
No, for sure, bro. I hear you. You actually broke up a little bit there, so I actually didn't hear you. Just the end bit there. but I'm not gonna. I get the gist of what you're saying. One thing I do want to point out is that beautiful little PV. Is that a 5150 behind you? Or?
It is, yes.
Oh, Anna Jackson. Is that what Jackson are we looking at there? Is that your Kelly?
Yeah, it's my Kelly.
Ah, beautiful, man. Excellent. In your videos, that thing looks beautiful. It looks lean and mean.
Yeah, no, that's definitely my workhorse.
Nice. What were you gonna say there, Rory?
No, that's the long sword, bro.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a beast. It's I've always been a fan of the Kelly shape. My good friend Oliver from Bullet Script. He's a big fan of the Kelly as well. And if I can remember, old Adriano Rodriguez of Zombies also dig the Kelly there. But they are mean guitars, and Jackson guitars they only know how to shred, eh?
That's it, yeah.
Nice.
Balls to the wall, man.
But so tell me, obviously we're running out of time. I just want to know what you can tell the fans, and what I don't want to say what can we expect, because obviously you want it to be a surprise without giving away too much. I'm excited. I'm sure you're hardly going to sleep tonight. But tell me what's happening. There we go. Forsaking Fate. Go get your Forsaking Fate merch as well. Is that going to be on sale on the page tomorrow?
We can do orders. Anything you guys want, we can do orders.
Okay.
And just keep. Yeah. We've got some ideas for some more stuff coming out.
Mm-hmm.
I've recently discovered there's like this really cool plasma cutting place that can do like anything. So yeah.
Wicked,
I like my having ideas like going out of the moon. Yeah.
That's cool. That's amazing. And Grant, your side?
Yeah, no, absolutely. We put a bit of effort in, so we hope that we're gonna deliver something worth checking out.
For sure.
It's our first live streaming performance, so come and enjoy with us, man.
Yeah, I
Love
mean,
to have you there.
Judging by your guys' video production, your current teaser videos, all the content that you're currently putting out, the ones with and also donate to Forsaking Faith and Busker, because you guys are also on Busker as well, right?
We're on Busker,
Okay.
yeah. We'll have our little QR code available there. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Awesome. And also please extend my warm wishes to Alec as well. I'm sure he's gonna slay no matter what. Also, the funny thing is I didn't know this before I read that article of 10 things that unknown facts. Is that who's is it Alex in more projects than there was the bonus. It was a bonus. And then wait, let me just check it. I've got it right here. And then the other one is that he's worked for Disney. That's crazy. That's amazing. I don't expect you guys to go on a whole thing, but that was just a very interesting thing. Not to mention obviously the fact that that you guys are brothers-in-law. What? Alec has more musical projects on the go than there are facts here. I just thought that was hilarious.
Yeah. It's truth though.
He's super busy, but his stuff is really good, eh?
Nah, for sure. I can only imagine. And another thing about you, Mr. Rory, is I didn't realize, and excuse me for not realizing that you with Chaos Doctrine as well.
Bro, yeah, listen up, eh? Yeah, that is, for me, because they're so established in the Joburg scene, I feel like it's a bit of a mantle and a flame that I've sort of got to carry. We also, man, the lockdown cut short our very first show. It was going to be at AJ's.
Yeah.
But now what I'm just doing, Alex sent me some stuff. I'm busy working on that. Crazy. I'm in a band with two Alex.
Nice. Yeah, dude. Hey, it happens. It happens, dude. But that's super cool, man. Well, congratulations on Father Gregory. Yeah, dudes, I'm excited to fucking see you rock and roll tomorrow night. I can't wait. Holy shit. Tell me, have you guys had a squiz at the page, the Medal for Africa page there? It's fucking snazzy, is it not?
Oh, bro, listen. Patrick's got it down, man. The godfather of South African metal.
Yeah, they've really done a good job. They've really done a good job, and I'm sure he will appreciate that, man, for sure. He definitely has done his bit, and he's been doing it for many years. But without further ado, thank you, Grant. Oh, well, what's that, my man? It's yeah, go for it.
Yeah, bro. At the Wacken battle, yeah, bro, we made it through to the finals in Joburg.
Yeah.
And dude, like he got up there and he said, "What? You know, you gotta see this as an opportunity and all sorts of like other things, you know." And for me, it was like, yes, you know, nobody ever tells you that sort of stuff, you know. So the fact that he's passing on like knowledge tells you instantly he's a good guy and his intentions are in the right place, sort of thing, you know. And I've got a lot of respect for Patrick Davidson, bro.
Yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
No, listen,
for sure.
Yeah,
look, you couldn't get a more genuine and more humble person, and I'm not even going to say in my opinion because it's in everybody's opinion, but yeah, I'm going to hopefully catch up with him very soon and have a chat with him, and because I want to know, because you know, it's all you know, do you feel the same way? It's all very well and good, you amp up and you promote and then it's finished and then yes, it was amazing. But it's nobody goes to the promoter afterwards and says, "Hey, how do you feel? How was that? How did you?" You know. So I really want to. Exactly. I want to do that with Patrick and Nathan after the show. I want to chat to Nathan. Yeah, I'm gonna catch up with you guys as well because you got some new music coming out. So that's another thing. You guys gonna be back soon. Because you guys are working on shit, and I'm looking forward to it. And I see Jacksons, and I see PV 5150s, and all that shit. So I love it. But Rory, Grant, thank you so much for joining me on the show tonight, and good luck for tomorrow.
Thanks, bro. You too.
Sweet, my guys. Thank you so much. Have a good evening.
Much appreciated. Same to you, bro.
Shot, my man. Cheers. All right.
Cheers, bro.
That was Forsaking Fate, Grant and Rory. What an awesome bunch of dudes. What awesome dudes. They're so cool. Yeah, it's gonna be so interesting to see how this all plays out tomorrow. I mean, I'm intrigued, excited. We have prepared, we've moved furniture. It's hectic. It's a whole new world. But without further ado, we're gonna keep this going. We're gonna chat to the dudes from Ohgod, Mark and Danny, and it's gonna be fun. I just want to check out this Winterfest lineup because I don't want to get I don't want to forget anybody because I'm so excited and everybody deserves to be shouted out and I think I do remember everybody. But yeah, just checking there we go. So yeah, let's just check that out quickly. Robin Ferguson at 4:20. We got Forsaking Fate at 5:20. Ohgod at 5:15. Pajama Planet at 5:50. 6:15 is The Fallen Prophets. 7:15 is Deadline. Then 7:15 is Christianopolis. Then it's Truth and Its Burden at 10:50. 8:30 is Raksha from Cape Town, and then at 9:10 to close things off is Rough Magic. But also don't remember, there's a donate option, so you must donate to, if you want. I mean, you must donate. It is an order. because it is not in order. You must just do it if you want, but I'm sure it will be well appreciated. That's basically what I'm saying. I don't want to sound like that guy, if you know what I mean. But then again, I was also looking a little bit pink there. I just had to do a little online quick color correction because I look like a baby pig in the city. Why don't we check this chat out so long? Oh yeah, there we go. We got Clears the Whistle. What's up, guys? From Iggy, sup, David Evo, Jared, hey everyone. Kev, made for Africa, yes. Glad to hear it. Awesome. Where we go, blah blah blah. Yo, so much going on. It's amazing. But still good. Right, guys, I can hear you. I'm excited to chat to the Ohgod dudes. It's gonna be fun. There we go. Now he's going through some shit. I can hear it in the background. Amazing. All right. Let me start the video for the guys so they can see that I'm in the house. We're in this place together. What's up, guys? Can you hear me? It says your bandwidth is low, unfortunately. That sucks. Yeah, it does. It says Ohgod's bandwidth network is low for some reason. I'm not sure why. Yeah, you probably should, but it's no worries. The guys can't hear you. Don't worry. We're having a private conversation on our own right now. But yeah, so I'm gonna wait for that to kind of come right and go through the rest of the lineup and all that kind of jazz, and I'll see you guys in a sec. Yeah, so we got so definitely if you want to donate, you must donate for sure. Let me just mute these guys quickly until they can get the stuff sorted on that side. Then we've got DJs. We've got courtesy of Nitrox Productions. Yes, we've invited our good and long-time friends, the DJs Nitrox, Mr. I, and Dr. Death. Plus, they'll be joined by our photography team member, Linda Evermore, who enjoys herself a bit of a legacy in the DJ trade. They'll have a channel of their own for just hanging out and sharing great music. Sweet. Then there's going to be an M4A exchange that has photo booths and tables. Everybody who's been a part of that in the past, will know that. The layout it's going to be crazy. It's going to be main stage at the top. Remember, main stage at the top, and then all the rest of the stuff. It's very easy. It's going to be very easy. I checked it out yesterday just to make sure that I could understand what these things are saying, because it seems daunting. It's not. metalofafrica.com/Discord. Get it done. Username, be sensible. Also, don't be an asshole. It's a social experience, so don't come troll and be a nuisance. Because if you are, they even said if you are, it's an easy ticket out of here. Test your equipment, everything's good. What? Oh shit! So are we gonna be on as well? Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't know that. I need to read it. So let's go this. Get orientated before Saturday. We've effectively opened up the venue. You can come suss it out before Saturday and get feel for what will be. Once you've downloaded and installed Discord, find the right place, including this link. Okay, I haven't downloaded the desktop app, so they recommend that you do, so definitely do that. Don't only look at our menu of chat rooms, get to know where your settings and tools are, so you don't need to change, or in case you need to change things on the fly. Test your equipment using a smartphone. If you're using a smartphone, that'll probably be the easiest and reliable mic camera. I mean, obviously, if you're doing something like this, you've got to kind of know pretty much what you're doing. But with such a small screen, you lose cool functionality offered. So everybody suggests using something bigger. Interact with groups. So yeah, I mean, I can't believe this. I mean, I think we're actually going to also be able to interact via whatchamacallit. Let me just try and open my thing. Guys, you look like you're full screen now, but I actually can't see you at all. Yeah. Yeah, no worries, man. No rush, no rush. I'm going through everything with the on the event page, so no rush. I'll see when your videos come up. Sweet, man. No worries. All right, yeah. So yeah, the guys are just struggling a little bit with the connection. We're in no rush. It's Friday, baby. That's how we roll. That's how we roll. There we go. I can see something happening now. So, it's good to be back in action with the Ohgod dudes. It's what is James Mac? Can I book a gig via Zoom? Sup, metal homies? What's up? Jan Sanchez. James Max says, can I book a gig via Zoom? I'm pretty sure you can. What else we got? Metaphor Africa, says Kevin. What's up, Kevin? Dude, we need to actually have another chat because you were one of my first guests, and I felt like, you couldn't. I don't know. I can't remember if you were one of those episodes where you couldn't actually see me. But anyway, we must do that again because I love to chat to you regardless. And we're kind of dangerous together. So hopefully you got a beverage on your side and I'll have a beverage on my side and we can shoot the shit and just chat some shit, my bro. Should be fun. But hey, are you guys feeding me with those submissions? I haven't checked the emails yet. Might as well check the emails while the guys are trying to sort their situation out. What's happening? There we go. All right, just pulling up the email, guys. Hey, guys, tell me, do you guys even notice a difference in the quality of the camera? I must say on mine, I do see a bit of a difference, a positive difference. Let me know what you guys think on that side. I like to think it looks a little bit best, a little bit good, a little bit better. I think it looks cool. I like it. It's because my guests can see me, you know what I mean? But yes, I do have some submissions. I have multiple. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. Let's get back to the chat. There we go. It seems as though we've got some headway here with the guys. Technology, it's unprecedented times, people. You never know what your device is going to be doing at any given time. It's a dangerous game we play with these electronics because there are some gremlins. But it is what it is. There we go. You guys winning on that side, eh? Sweet. Sounds good. I'll see you guys now. Alrighty. Yeah. So, any news on your side? Any new? I tell you what. Let's look at a submission right now. Let's do that. We can check out our submission, and then we can get on. We can get on with the Ohgod dudes. I said to Iggy literally 2 seconds ago, hit me with a submission. What does he do? He hits me with a submission. That's what I like. So, what have we got? Code Orange. I am familiar. So let's have a look. This is Iggy's submission of Code Orange. It is. By the way, I had a discussion with a great chat with Chris Xenopoulos. Then I play one track and I got partially blocked, and then I had to trim the segment. So if you guys didn't see last night's episode or 2 nights ago's episode for a couple of hours, that is why. So sick of that shit. And Rick Beato, the legend that he is fighting for fair use, because I'm not using their clips for entertainment. I'm using it to break down and it's for musical purposes, right? Yeah? Cool. Let's just check it out. This is called Swallowing the Rabbit Hole. Sorry, I'm now all silent for the viewers. We got Danny and we've got Mark of Ohgod. How are you guys? You guys had a little bit of gremlins yourself today. I've been suffering myself as well.
Yeah, man. It's technology is just not our friend these days.
Yeah,
We're spending so much time with it at home. It's become more of an issue, actually.
Yeah, I know. Look, I mean, you never know. It might work one day. It might not work the other day. It's a mission. But can you see me fine? Am I good on your side? Okay,
everything's
brilliant.
perfect.
Welcome
How's
to
the
the show,
game
guys.
going
And
on?
sorry, say that again.
How's our microphone gain and stuff? Is that all right?
You could be a tad louder, but I'm not gonna rap you over the knuckles about it. I mean, I can hear you.
Just gonna boost it slightly.
There we go. Oh, no, that's perfect. That's 100%. That's great.
Cool,
Man. Well, thank you guys for joining the show. I'm so stoked to chat to you before the show tomorrow. So
thanks for having us, and your place looks amazing, man.
thank you so much, man.
really good.
Welcome. Yeah, I'm glad you like it. I'm hopefully a little bit more clearer because not on your side, but for the listeners, I have a new camera, and you can see me on the camera that I used to have. So but thank you so much.
We've been watching you on YouTube, and it looks really nice, man. Yeah, you're doing a great job.
Cool.
I'm kind of ashamed of our backdrop.
No, but listen, as long as I can see you and I can hear you, that's all that matters. And I'll take care of the rest, so don't stress.
Cool, man.
So, dudes, it's so nice to you. It's Danny on the left and it is Mark on the right. Danny plays drums, Mark plays bass. So, first of all, how has this... Okay, this is the same question I ask everybody. Excuse me, I sound like a fucking stuck record. How has this whole lockdown situation since March been for you guys?
I mean, the first 5 weeks was brutal because no one expected that kind of thing to happen. I don't think anyone really expected this kind of thing to happen in our lifetime.
No.
But on the bright side, I think like since I've been at school, I haven't had a month off in my life, so I kind of welcomed it a bit. Luckily, I personally wasn't hit too hard with like work and that kind of stuff, so I wasn't too stressed about that kind of stuff. But yeah, a lot of like introspection happening in that time. You work through some stuff, you get to know yourself pretty well if you're like stuck in a room.
Right?
with
Jeez,
yourself.
that's crazy, dude. Like I tell you what, there were some things I actually realized I didn't really like about myself that I had to actually change, There's a lot of introspection, and you're actually one of the first people that I've spoken to that's actually brought that up. Yeah, there's a heap of introspection during that time, and a lot of people can use that time either for better or for worse. And if you can use it for better, that's fantastic. And it sounds like you guys have been doing that. Well, at least you answering the question, Dan. At least you have as well. We'll get to Mark in a second, but I'm just so happy that I finally got to opportunity to chat to you guys. Look, I know it might be weird because we've played stages together and all that kind of jazz, and we're on the other side. We've had many hugs before and after shows, but for the listeners, we've got to go to the grassroots basically for them, and we'll bend the rules a little bit, maybe extend the show if you guys have 5 more minutes or whatever, but just to tell the listeners, because it's very important for me, because I've known you guys for a very long time. And I've watched you go from strength to strength over the years. Like days, remember I met you guys for the first time at the Jolly Roger. And that was years and years ago. And I remember I sat down with Mark for the first time. Mark was like, "Who the hell is this dude? He's so hammered." And I was with Josh Graney from with Dawn, and we were busting moves and squeaking some tacky that night. But for the listeners, tell us how Ohgod came about. I know you guys come from Pretoria and Cape Town, but I'm going to leave the floor to you just to let the listeners know who Ohgod is, where you guys came about, and we'll get to the rest after that.
Yeah, so as you say, we're all based in Pretoria. Myself, Stefan, and Peter, and then Danny. Sorry, and then we kind of had pseudonyms.
Yeah.
we had a sort of a band back then, sort of a bit more like alternative rock, Lane Evermore, and like yeah, it was fun and stuff, but I don't think it was really, I don't know, it wasn't us in that sense. And just in terms of like life and everything, kind of just pointed us to Cape Town. You know, like the scene looked better, and I think maybe a lot of it was like the grass is always greener on the other side. Because I mean, you know, everyone in Cape Town's like, why are you coming here? Like the scene's so much better in like Joburg and Pretoria.
That's very true. Eh? A lot of people, everybody has a very distorted version of each other's scenes. Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not in a bad way. I'm just saying in general.
Yes.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Like the grass is always greener. Yeah. Carry on. Sorry.
No, cool. Yeah. So then the three of us, we moved down to Cape Town and left our guitarist, our old lead guitarist there. He just didn't decide to come along. And then, yeah, we sort of, I guess, went into like a little hibernation and kind of, you know, wandering around trying to figure out like what we're doing musically. And, you know, we spent a lot of time at Kill City Blues, just jamming, figuring out, you know, what kind of music we wanted to make. And then we ended up linking up with our now guitarist, David. I think Danny and Stefan studied with him at M&D for a while.
And we were all studying sound engineering at the time. That's how I got to meet Dave. I think he did a business degree before that. So, you know, when I met him, I was like still wet behind the ears, just out of high school. And Dave already had a degree in business, you know, kind of like an old wise man.
Yeah.
And he was still jamming for a band called Mazaru at the time. I don't know if you know Mazaru, but they were.
I don't. That's very interesting. I will definitely. Have they got any like old recorded stuff that they did and stuff?
Yo, I don't know about if you can find it online. Probably somewhere.
Okay.
But I know Vincent, who used to sing for Raptor Baby. He used to be the vocalist for Mazaru, and yeah. So I saw Dave playing for Mazaru at that time, and obviously he was in a band. I was in a band. But we were studying together, so we saw a lot of each other. We worked on some music together and some projects and stuff. And then when we got to a point where all of our parents were kind of like, okay, you've studied now, you have to like go and, you know, earn a living and just live life. So we were like, cool, so we're going to do that in Cape Town. And yeah, our one guitarist couldn't join us. And it was actually just before we moved down. You know, I wanted to make sure that we have like some kind of outfit ready to you know just hit the ground running when we get here. Yeah. And yeah, so I contacted Dave and I was like, you know, do you want to like try this thing with us and see where it goes? Because it was very much up in the air. I didn't know anyone else apart from Dave who lived in Cape Town at the time. So it was really I was kind of putting all my money on him.
Yeah.
And it just worked out for the best, I believe. It's
yeah, 100%.
It brings like a nice flavor to the music.
Yeah, for sure. You guys moved down in 2013, was it? Or to early 2014?
It was 2013, yeah. But we were in like the writing process for about 8 months, just like sussing out the situation, feeling each other out. We had a bit of, I guess, like we said, practice, because three of them, you know, the rhythm section of the band was like pretty tight. We've been playing together for a long time. So it wasn't really like, you know, when you walk into a new band, everyone kind of feels a little bit dodgy or whatever. It didn't have that feeling because most of us were already there. We kind of just moved down, and then Dave just joined a full band, and we were all friends at the time already. So it was quite an easy move, like musically. Financially, a whole different story. But you know, with hardship comes a lot of like value in life. Like if you go through some shit, man, like at some time it's just gonna pay off.
Yeah. So because I mean that's another thing that I was gonna say when Mark earlier said, yeah, we're all Pretoria based. I'm like, what? Are you back in Pretoria? You're not back in Pretoria, are you?
No.
Okay, you're still here.
Always locked down in Cape Town.
Nice. Hey, listen, it was a big step to take, and I think you guys, I would 100% agree. I mean, you had guys like Duncan and those dudes reach out to you because they were so inspired by your music, and you know, and pushed you guys hard. And dude, to be honest with you, you guys really burst onto the scene, and it was amazing at that time. It was like Ohgod everything in 2014. Remember, it was, and we were also, but remember Atlantic South and Ohgod played the Atlantic South EP launch.
Yes,
and with Facing the Gallows, and it was just,
Yes.
the reason why I say that, because that was such a good year all round for everybody. It was my first year getting to know dudes in the scene, your first year in Cape Town. It was a ripper of a year, 2014, and I'm sure everybody in the comments will fucking agree. Hell yeah.
Yes.
But it brings back very, very fond memories. Very, very fond memories. But memories aside, lots to look forward to as well.
100%.
You guys are going to be going live. I mean, you guys have always been extremely good with your content. And, your rooftop performances with that Roland kit, Danny, was something to behold. Really, really special. Really, really nice.
Just a fun fact on that one. We shot that, both of those videos with a Samsung cell phone. It's
Good.
crazy what technology.
I love
can
it.
do.
Yeah, exactly. You can do anything these days. It's just you gotta get in the know. You know what I mean?
But also, like, we've been quite fortunate because our manager's quite a nimble cinematographer.
Calvin.
Kind of dude.
Yes.
Calvin.
Yeah.
So you give him a camera and he makes magic. So that's quite cool. We've been
Yeah.
fortunate with that. So that's kind of helped us a lot in stepping up our content game and just having someone there. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's always been the problem that we had before. Is like, it's really hard to be in a band, like capture content, to like promote your band, to do everything as just a band. Like, it's quite hard. So you need to have that.
Dude,
like,
content's so important. It's so important, and nowadays there's no kind of like compromise. It's got to be a certain tier, or because everything is so it's a lot easier nowadays to make things look good. You know what I mean? With all the technology, but technology aside as well, memories aside, let's look forward to. I just spotted a funny comment. I got a shout out. Jesse Kuhn says, best hair in the game. Ohgod's got the best hair in the game for sure. I love it. But so tell me, how's the whole build up? And we've had the discussion regarding you guys in lockdown. How is the whole experience gearing up for a live stream been?
It's been interesting. Funny enough, we were like talking about doing this for quite some time. So, it's been something we've thought about a lot, and like, measuring up like the logistics of this thing. And, we were ready to go. We've got access to a couple of facilities. We're like, 75% of the band is sound engineer. So we're like very.
Oh no,
ready
that's so ridiculous, man. Yes.
And then it just like lockdown happened, and we were like, okay, cool, we need to start thinking about this. And while we were still kind of like working through the details, then Patrick, because I've got quite a good relationship with Patrick. He's a good guy.
Well, he's a Sound Vibes, isn't he? Aren't you the producer for Sound Vibes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lockdown kind of screwed.
Yeah,
us there
nothing
as well.
escapes me, bro.
So yeah, we've done some things in the past, and then he came out and he's like, he wants to ask us if we can do this, and at the early stages he wasn't really sure about like what's going to happen and how they're going to do it. So there was a lot of like back and forth and getting opinions, and like I offered a lot of help for him, but at the end of the day, Patrick just made shit happen again, and we end up going to perform through something that Metal for Africa arranged with the guys from Alter Events.
Amazing.
And,
So were you the sneaky green screen that Pat was kind of revealing there, huh? Was it you guys? Because I did see a Kemper. And I know you guys use a Kemper. Yeah, you've got two, you bastards. And you're all sound engineers, you bastards. But that's awesome. But it's great to chat to you dudes. So are you looking forward to it nonetheless? I know it's been stressful. And by the way, if you're all sound engineers, I'm going to wrap you over the knuckles for not getting your shit sorted before the interview. No, I'm only joking. I'm only joking.
Terrible.
But how has it been? Man? I'm genuinely only just pulling your leg.
Yeah, no. It's been interesting, man. It's very strange to think about a performance where there's no real energy coming off of people watching. And
Exactly.
stuff. So
Yeah.
it's kind of, you're more like in that headspace of almost like an album production, with like a little bit more freedom around it, because it's still a live performance at the end of the day. and you're not taking like 20 takes of one track.
Yeah.
But it's a strange vibe, you know.
It's also it's kind of, I don't know, not to be like a cynical person, but I think it's like a necessary step that like a lot of bands are gonna have to go through, because I mean, you know, no one knows when we're gonna be able to play.
Oh,
like,
yeah, hell yeah, dude.
people that we're at church, but like, you know, yeah, it's just kind of another medium that we have.
It is what it is, yeah. No, I mean, look, you know, I haven't even got a plan in my head of thinking about anything opening up in terms of the live music industry right now. So everybody needs to kind of be looking at how they can get their music and live music out there, just how we're doing this thing. Have you guys checked out the whole Metaphor Africa Discord page and stuff? It's amazing. Eh? I love the layout. It's I only did it yesterday, so that's why I'm like a giddy child looking at all this stuff, because I've never been on Discord. I've never been on Twitch. I've never... Oh, well, I mean, I've now signed up for Twitch because I thought of like doing multi-stream, but I thought let's build a YouTube channel first. So I've got all that set up, but I haven't used any of it yet. But it all seems so flippin' foreign to me. And why? Can you guys tell me why we have so many platforms?
Because people are full of
Business
shit.
and competition, I suppose. Yeah, because yeah, the economy needs to run. Fuck, it's so annoying sometimes, but I love the interactive nature that Discord has. Eh?
I was just gonna say, I think that's the one advantage with this whole Discord thing. I mean, like a lot of people don't use Discord, but I mean, we've used it like, you know, for gaming and work and whatever. But like, I think it's just gonna be that little bit extra, you know, compared to like watching the live streams. I mean, we've watched a few like festivals, or whatever you want to call them, like the live stream ones. So like, what is it, Download and like Slay at Home and all of that. And it's like, it's cool and everything, but ultimately it's just like watching the TV. Like at least now with Discord, there's that element of like, you know, okay, I can't be there physically, but like at least I can talk to you, or like, you know.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I think like Metal for Africa has always been a very strong community. I mean, I think our first Metal for Africa, that was the one, like, I guess big differentiating, like differing factor from say Pretoria and Joburg. Like the scene here is so much more connected and welcoming and stuff. Like, just general, like, you know, I suppose it's my personal opinion. Like, it was just really nice to walk into a massive venue and have like a mass of people that have this like shared passion, and it was just like, I think it's nice that we can kind of carry that over into Discord at least.
No, for sure. Look, I mean, it's a very exciting place to be. It's a very exciting time because, you know, a lot of the time you've got to take the bad with the good, and you've got to take the good with the bad. You know, we've got to learn to adjust, and I think that everybody is kind of, you know, and I think it's cool that Metal for Africa have done it and have managed to adjust so quickly to be like, no, flip, we're not gonna take 12 years and we're not gonna run a biannual run. So we're gonna do the Winterfest, we're gonna do it, and we're gonna do it online, and we're gonna see if we can pull it off and stuff. And I think it's great. I think I also kind of scared them a bit when I said, you know, well, now it makes you available to even more people. It's not just a Cape Town live show.
Yeah, I mean, they can always carry on with this even when we're doing the, you know, the live shows again.
That's exactly what I said. Yeah,
doing a live stream for the rest of the world. They're kind of opening up Pandora's box here. So, you know, it's I don't know if they know what they're putting themselves up for.
Yeah, well, listen, you nothing ventured, nothing gained. And everybody will soon find out what kind of work it takes and whether it's worth it or not. And the one, carry on there. Sorry, Mark.
No, I was just gonna say, I think it's also like, it's opening Pandora's box, but it's a great way for South Africa to put like, you know, itself out there. I mean, since our time of being in Ohgod, like we've kind of seen the global market has opened up a lot more. Like there's a lot more South African bands going overseas. There's a lot more like international bands coming here. And I think like, it's just nice to have another medium that South Africa can put out more music. Because I mean, we've got a lot of great music here, but it just kind of always feels like South Africa just gets skipped over a lot.
Yeah, it's because we're so far, man. We're like so far south, dude.
It's crazy. Yeah, but listen, hey, we've been dealt a card. It's how we play the card is the aim of the game. So, you know, The Great Silence. It is called The Great Silence. Yeah, the album. I'm not going insane. My memory is you released it 2018, yeah,
Was it?
or early 2019. I'm also terrible with dates. I told Robin Ferguson she released her album a month and a half before, and it actually had been like 4 or 5 months. So like I'm terrible. But it was last year or the year 2018, yeah.
Yeah. We're in the 3rd year now.
Okay.
We might actually have, yeah. I think it was end of 2017, maybe even.
What?
I have no idea. Yeah, we're in the 3rd year now. That's why we're kind of like, we got together the other day and we're like, hey dudes, we kind of really need to start working on a new release. So we've been, working all the details of that and like doing some admin and just like scheduling some stuff. So we are working towards putting out something new.
It was Great Silence 2017. You bloody right, eh?
Yes,
Shit.
yeah.
Oh well, I mean, the artist is always right. But yeah, and then but before that was Forest Feuds. I remember I bought that EP after our launch, and but in terms of the segue was meant to be is how does the new material coming along? How is it coming along, and is it on the near?
I guess it depends on your definition of near, but
2 years.
Yeah, no, well within those parameters.
Okay, I know, I'm joking. My near is nowhere near from near to here right now. Trust me.
Yeah, we're working on. We've got like loads of ideas and stuff. It's just a matter of like like cleaning it all up and like tying it all together, getting a nice concept going. Getting all the nice tones and stuff that we want to go, and like do a bit of growing up where we feel it's needed. Do a bit of like being a dumb little kid at parts where we feel it's needed. And
I hear you. It's good to have those parts. It's important to have the goofy fun bits, I
think it's kind of like lockdown sort of screwed us in the sense because like a lot of our music comes from just organically jamming, I think, or like ideas or bouncing. Like we're a very, I'll use the term like fluid band in that sense. Like a lot of our songs start life as like a little loop riff kind of thing, and that's like you can't get that same energy from like, hey dude, I did this riff and then send it. You need to be in that like.
You're a jam room creativity band. Like you get creative in the jam room. You'll start by you'll basically write a song by warming up. That's
some of our best songs have come from just like warming up, and then I know while we're playing it, I'm like, no,
we're gonna forget this. Yeah,
we just
always
like, it's gone after we play.
You need to invest in one of those H1 Zoom handycams and just press record for the entire session, because things just will always go missing. We know this. But anything that you want to say to the fans, the people who can be watching? I know I said to the guys previously on the last chat, I don't want, if you don't want to give too much away, you don't have to. It's just good to have you on the podcast, just to amp up the show for tomorrow. I mean, I'm super excited. I mean, we've moved furniture, bro. We've moved couches. We've got a dance floor in our house, bro. I'm being dead serious, and I'm not lying to you. Demi is very serious about this kind of stuff. So
you're supposed to have fun, and that's like one thing I would say is like this whole situation of lockdown's got everyone a bit of on a bummer, and it's gonna be like this for quite some time. So the silver linings that we get in this, Metal for Africa being one of them, is like really try and enjoy and get the most out of it while you can, because it's going to be here for a while, but it's also going to be over. And like one day you're going to look back and you're going to be like, do you guys fucking remember Corona and like what was going on?
It's going to be something that we're all going to laugh about down the line, dude. It is. It's taking fucking forever to finish, but but we are gonna eventually one day. We're not gonna laugh about it because people have lost their lives and all that kind of. That's not great, but it is gonna be something that we're gonna remember and be like, oh, remember that crazy time.
Yeah.
And we'll be able to remember it over a beer.
And with maybe quite closer together without a mask on, possibly. We'll see. But yeah, it's been super nice to chat to you guys and catch up on you. I mean, I remember You guys were super cool the last time I saw you guys when I saw you at Ramfest. We both played the Ramfest stage in March.
Metal for Africa stage.
Yeah.
And we played the Metal for Africa stage. Correct. Yeah, it was actually. How's this? And I saw a post on Facebook the other day. It's like wahaha to everybody who's bought gear. Because you can't use it. I've used that 5150 once, and it was at Ramfest. Once. What now?
But it's a nice to have.
It is nice to have. You know what? It is nice to have, but I can't play it here, dude. I can't play it. It's just too loud. You can't play it on. You got it on one, and it's a problem. But anyway. But you must say how's it to it's Stefan and David for me. Wish them the best. I wish you guys the best. I think it's going to be great. I mean, with Ohgod, you can always expect a great show. And I look forward to seeing that flanging hair of Fluffy over there. But it's good to chat to you guys, dude. And I'm looking forward to also seeing you guys eventually in person again. I mean, it's been a long time, but we'll all get through this, and I just think hopefully that tomorrow is going to be amazing.
Yeah, man. And if I can, I would just want to say a quick shout out to Calvin, who's been always on the ball and stuff.
Absolutely.
With, the video and our media and stuff, and just to other bands, like it's great to have a band and think about the music and stuff, but you guys can't really do everything yourself. So like. Getting someone to handle some parts of the stuff that you can't do while you're on stage is a really good idea. We just saw like a huge improvement when we did that. And then you mentioned Forest Feuds, like quickly. I saw Jan Sanchez in the comments there. He was the guy who recorded everything at Cape Audio College. So just a big shout out to him.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. He actually complimented me on my little space here. So thanks, Jan. You're an amazing dude. Thank you. I really enjoyed that Forest Feuds album. I really thoroughly enjoyed it as well. If you go back to my Instagram, you will see your Forest Feud album next to 2 ice cold Energades and 2 sachets of Grandpa after our the Atlantic South EP launch. It was the 8th of November 2015, and I enjoyed my hangover having released our EP the day before, having listened to Forest Feud. So that was also a good time. And that's why I always associate Ohgod to good memories.
That's great, man.
And then I also... and I got Jared Swart saying next gig at Papa G Script. That is actually very possible. But we can talk eventually when Corona has disappeared and we all can breathe on each other. But dudes, it's been super nice having you. Just quickly, you did spark a thing in my head about the whole having someone extra in the band. Calvin has been with you from the beginning. Calvin de Swart. He was involved with Oxenesis, if I can remember correctly.
Yes. Jan Sanchez was the drummer.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
Oh, it's a weird world we live in. Crazy. Okay. So one of my first introductions to the local South African or the local Cape Town underground music or scene, whatever you want to call it, was Oxenesis.
Was it during that lyrics competition?
I can't remember, but I remember they played With Dawn was on the bill, and I think even Sabretooth may have been on the bill. I can't even remember, something to that effect. But I saw them and I was like, wow, this is really interesting. And that was my first introduction. And that was my first, I never listened to Tool in my life, never listened to Dream Theater in my life, never listened to anything progressive in my life, not even Pink Floyd. I didn't, I saw that look on your face, Danny. How dare you look at me like that, boy? That was my first official introduction to progressive music. It took me a while to get into it. And then you guys were my first official introduction to what were you, ghost rock, eh?
At the time.
Yeah. No, I thought I'd just drop that anyway. But the main point is Calvin. He's been with you from the beginning. How did that ever come about? What was that situation, having someone so dedicated to the band, someone who's not in the band?
I mean, I think I can't remember exactly where we met him. I think it was through mutual friends. And I mean, you know, when we met Calvin for the first sort of time, I think we all just hit it off. And I think it was through Dave, actually.
I think he was like at some of our shows. He saw us one time, and then he joined us because we went to see Oxenesis one time, and we just saw them play, and we're like, holy shit, this band is amazing. We only ever saw them once.
I was just gonna say.
And then they broke up, and then, you know, a couple of months I think went by, and then Calvin came to one of our shows, and afterwards he was like really keen about it. And then, you know, we were gonna play that show with was it Klein Libertas?
Protest.
Yeah, with Protest the Euro. And then Calvin just bought his GoPros and stuff, and then he cut this little video together, and then like we started talking, and then, you know, after a while we were just like, okay, this guy's obviously like into, you know, creating this kind of content and likes the music. He seems like he's as passionate about it as we are, and it'd be cool if we can get someone like that on board for the things that we cannot do. So we spoke to him. We're like, dude, do you want to be a part of this and like do what you can, and like, you know, if we get to a point where we're actually making like a bunch of money, we would love to pay you and just be like as a member of the band, equal shares. And yeah, he was just like on board from the start, and he's done a lot for us. He basically arranged 2 international tours by himself, and
awesome.
Yeah, he's just been pulling more than his own weight in terms of this.
And he also does the video editing and makes you guys look awesome. I mean, you guys really do put together a great product, and but most importantly, it sounds amazing. And I'll always support you guys as long as you guys are around. Hope you don't go anywhere. Good luck for tomorrow, guys. I'm so excited.
Thank you very much, man.
Any other shout outs you guys want to have before I let you go? I always, you know what I do this? I do cliffhangers. I let my guests go like 3 times, and I'm like, oh wait, one more thing. So any last words, motherfuckers? No, I'm joking.
Yeah, I think like just to everyone that supported us, thank you. We're not gonna go anywhere soon. We're just gonna keep doing what we're doing and try and do it better every time. I think to Turning Tricks, Duncan and Wayne and them for their support, for their just everything that they've done for us. And yeah, to all the artists that have made like cool merchandise and stuff for us, that's not going to end. We're planning to go a little bit bigger on that side of things. We registered the band as a business. We got our bank account.
Oh wow! Now that's fucking getting serious, bro. Yo. Okay, awesome. Okay, I like it. That's amazing. But that's fantastic. So I'm gonna let you guys go and get ready, get some rest, or get your last little tweaks done. I wish you all the best. It's good to see you guys. I will see you tomorrow live on metalforafrica.com, on Discord, Winterfest 20. That is Danny on the left. It is Mark on the right. Thank you guys so much for joining the show. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Sweet, my man. Cheers, guys. All right. That was Ohgod, Danny, and Mark of Ohgod. It's always good to share some words with those dudes. It's been a long episode. We're going to finish with Iggy's I Didn't Forget About You, Ignatius. Good gracious, Ignatius. So we're going to finish with Iggy's Code Orange, Swallowing the Rabbit Hole. Like, not the rabbit hole, swallowing it whole. And then I don't know. Let's see if you guys get busy in the chat, then we'll talk. Here we go.
Let's take a good look at you.
Oh shit! This is a horror movie. Good to chat to Ohgod though. Holy crap! Very cool. Love those guys. Oh, freaky. That is such a freaky sound. It is so cool. I absolutely love it. That's so rad. I dig it. Let's onward. Let's hear some more. Hey Papa G, what's happening? It's good to see you in the chat, my man. What is going on here? It's Friday, guys. You want to give me a heart attack? was listening to this earlier in the car. Such a great album. Yeah. Myself, Sean Olsen, and Ramon, and Mike Kubek, literally the entire band of Ill System were debating this Code Orange, the album, and the production, because it is seriously different to a lot of the production that I've heard, and it's interesting. It feels like there's like a lo-fi or hi-fi, lo-fi effect on like everything. You've done a lot for the scene as well, Mr. Jared Swart, going on tour with the Fallen Prophets, going on tour with, I think it was Red Tape Rebellion or Red Tape Riot. I can't remember which one it was. My bro, props to you, my friend. Haha, I got you, jokes. It's so good. Yeah, I enjoy it. It's just it's that little lo-fi effect on everything. It's just weird, but let's check it out. I'm not gonna play anymore because I'm worried about getting just knocked with the copyright asshole some stuff. So there's one more thing to do. My good trusty drummer Ramon in Ill System, I cannot forget about him because he's helped me a lot. And this is Breakdowns with Ramon. Oh jeez, I see Kevin Rule video. I'm not gonna not Kevin. If you're in the chat, I'm gonna rock Kevin Rule. All right, that has Breakdowns with Ramon. So to this week with Breakdown is, he says play at exact time. It's called Salt Wound Assault. Let's go. Ow, I like this. Salt Wound Assault Split Lip. Holy shit. Love it. Yeah. Ooh, I like this. Yo, I like it. I like it a lot. That's awesome. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap this Friday up. We'll see you Monday. This is your brain on Breakdowns for sure. It's good to have you in the chat, Mark. What we will be doing is Monday we're chatting to Yumi and the Harmony about their new album and what they're up to and all that kind of jazz, and then you're going to have to wait till Friday when I'm going to chat to my old vocalist and someone I love dearly, someone who I will consider a brother till the day I die, Mr. Luke Edwards of As Time Divides and Dream Demon. Where him and I have been through a lot in the very short time that we've known each other. And we're going to catch up and reminisce. So I'm looking forward to chatting to him and about his musical projects and his sound engineering and all that kind of stuff. And then... then next week I'm going to try and catch up with Mr. Patrick Davidson and to see if he is up for a chat post Winterfest 20, just to see how everything went and all that jazz. If you want anybody who you want me to chat to, let me know. Remember, the YouTube channel is very important. We want to start monetizing eventually, not now, but eventually. Please hit a subscribe on the YouTube channel. Go like the Facebook page. Contact me at papaghouse@gmail.com. Papa G's House on Facebook, and then the rest. But it's good to have everybody in the chat. It's good to hang out with everybody. It feels like this is a cool thing. It seems as though my new equipment has worked swimmingly. So without further ado, thank you so much to everybody who has supported the podcast from now at episode 55. I mean, they're just climbing in numbers, because we're having fun. We're having fun at the same time. So I can't wait to see you all again on Monday. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe out there. Enjoy Winterfest. Wish everybody who you know is playing gigs this weekend on live streams, wish them the best of luck because they need it. And this is Papa Jesus, episode 55. Until then, we say peace.